ChatGPT. Relate ACIM to the movie When a Man Loves a Woman. When a Man Loves a Woman through the lens of A Course in Miracles. ACE. When a Man Loves a Woman is a powerful exploration of addiction, dependency, honesty, healing, forgiveness, and the transformation of relationships. Through the lens of ACIM, it becomes a profound classroom in the difference between special love and holy love. At its heart, the film asks, can love survive when the masks come off? This question lies at the center of many of the relationship teachings in ACIM. The special relationship. At the beginning of the film, Michael and Alice appear to have a loving marriage. Yet beneath the surface, much of the relationship is built upon unspoken agreements, roles, expectations, and coping mechanisms. The ego's version of love often says, I need you to be a certain way so I can feel okay. Don't change. Don't disrupt the arrangement. Calls this the special relationship. The special relationship is built upon need, dependency, fear, expectation. It appears loving, but underneath it often hides unconscious bargains. The movie gradually exposes these hidden dynamics. Addiction as a search for relief. Alice's alcoholism can be viewed through an ACIM lens as a search for escape. The form may be alcohol, but the underlying dynamic is universal. The ego seeks relief through substitutes. Alcohol, work, health, relationships, success, entertainment, control. The ego constantly looks outside itself for something to fill an inner sense of lack. Teaches that the underlying problem is the belief in separation. No substitute can permanently heal that belief. The movie beautifully portrays the pain of seeking peace through external means. The collapse of denial. One of the most important moments in the film occurs when denial begins to crumble. The truth can no longer be hidden. This reflects a major theme in ACM. The ego survives through concealment. What is hidden remains powerful. What is brought to awareness can be healed. The process is often uncomfortable, not because truth hurts, but because illusions resist being exposed. The film demonstrates the courage required to face what has long been avoided. Honest communication. As recovery unfolds, honesty becomes essential. Conversations that were once avoided must now occur. Feelings must be expressed, needs must be examined, assumptions must be questioned. ACIM teaches that healing requires honesty, not brutal honesty used as a weapon, but genuine willingness to look at what is present without denial. The movie repeatedly shows how healing begins when people stop pretending. The fear of change. An important theme in the film is that recovery affects everyone. When one person changes, the entire relationship must change. The ego fears this. It prefers familiar suffering to unfamiliar healing. Many relationships unconsciously organize themselves around old patterns. When those patterns shift, fear often surfaces. AC is that every healing creates an opportunity to choose again. The question becomes, can the relationship evolve beyond its old purpose? From dependency to joining. The film gradually moves toward a deeper form of relationship. Not perfect, not effortless, but more honest. More authentic, less dependent upon performance, less dependent upon roles. This mirrors the transformation from special relationship to holy relationship described in ACM. The holy relationship does not seek completion through another. It becomes a shared journey of healing. The purpose shifts from getting to giving, from controlling to understanding, from dependency to joining. Forgiveness. The healing in the movie requires forgiveness on many levels. Forgiveness of mistakes, forgiveness of misunderstandings, forgiveness of unrealistic expectations. Teaches that forgiveness is not excusing behavior. It is releasing the interpretations that keep the mind imprisoned. Forgiveness allows the relationship to serve healing rather than grievance. The movie beautifully illustrates this process. Love without the mask. Perhaps the deepest lesson in the film is that real love emerges when performance ends. The ego loves images, roles, appearances. The Holy Spirit loves truth. When the masks fall away, something more authentic becomes possible. The relationship begins to move beyond appearances into genuine connection. The central reflection. The ego watches when a man loves a woman and asks, how do I keep the relationship from changing? The Holy Spirit watches when a man loves a woman and asks, can this relationship become a place of healing? Viewed through M, the movie becomes a story of moving from denial to honesty, from dependency to joining, and from specialness to a deeper experience of love. The greatest healing does not come from fixing another person. It comes from allowing truth to replace illusion. The deepest message may be, love is not the ability to maintain an image. Love is the willingness to walk through healing together. When truth is welcomed and forgiveness replaces judgment, relationships become classrooms for awakening rather than arenas of fear. Go to mwge.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.